Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Cancer season, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cancer, your season runs from June 20th, 21st, depending on where you are in the world, to July 20th or 21st, depending on where you are in the world. So let's see, what are your themes for your season? Ooh, being a free spirit. I love that for you. I feel like you're kind of branching out of maybe a comfort zone or things that maybe are holding you back from where you truly desire to be. So your inner wild child is awakening. Embrace that. Spirit would like you to make a decision. You need to decide which way you want to go, but some sort of indecision might be blocking where you really want to be. So you have to decide, should I stay or should I go? I feel like this could be anywhere in life. It could be love, it could be a job, things like that. Just things that it's like you're on the fence. So you're gonna need to make some sort of decision. You're also going to need to communicate effectively of what you want. So I feel like you're going to be working on how you communicate, maybe the style of communication, maybe, really speaking from your heart and deciding that, you don't care what other people think so much anymore, that you need to do what's going to work best for you. So communicate. You could be negotiating things like contracts, work, could be you're doing something in communications. I'm seeing like broadcasting, social media, things like that. But there's something changing with the style or how you communicate. What else? Ooh, compassion. Love that. Are your chakras aligned and fully charged? If not, you might need to meditate, ground, and clear your energy so you're in alignment. But Spirit needs you to shine brightly like the star that you are. It's your season after all, right? So step out into the spotlight and be who you truly are. Be seen. One more, Spirit. Ooh, your status could be changing. Whether that's an elevation in your financial status, whether that's a romantic situation is changing for you, work diligently towards your goals. So let's see. I want to get you some songs. What do we need to see for Cancers during their season? What are some songs? Thank you. We have Closer by 9 Inch Nails. I feel like you need to get closer to spirit source energy, okay? Literally in the lyrics of that song, it says, you bring me closer to God. So what would bring you closer to spirit source, God, the universe energy? What is that for you? What needs to change for you to really tap into that connection? Because I feel like it's so important. God gave me you. I feel like there is definitely somebody in your life that you're on the fence about, right? You're undecided. I feel like you really need to make a decision, and by being tapped into your intuition all the time, you're actually going to go, it's not a hard choice. You're just it's black and white, right? You're gonna see it for what it is. Lose yourself. Did you lose yourself? Do you need to be able to communicate how you're feeling, what you need, what you don't want, all those things on your way down? I get the sense that you're finally going to put yourself first. And I feel like you're a people pleaser. And so that's something that I feel like you need to work on. Give yourself some compassion, right? You're probably really generous and loving and all these things to everyone else around you. Can you be those things for you? Because I feel like you really need you to show up for you. And somebody will always love you. I feel like that happens to be part of your status. It's like you leave a mark on people, and I feel like there's something that they remember about you, no matter what it happens to be. But it's like that spark, that love, that loyalty, all those things. I feel like you really do leave your mark in the world, so somebody will always love you. All right, what do we have for love? You're going through some sort of metamorphosis or transformation. Something is being revealed to you, right? So you need to adapt, change, and heal. Whatever that happens to be lighthearted. Know that things are coming to light, so be flexible in your season. Let go of certain things that are repetitive cycles, right? Is indecision a repetitive cycle for you? Do you have difficulty making clear-cut decisions? Spirit wants you to work on that. Are you running from your feelings and emotions? Can you express how you actually feel? Do you have a fear of intimacy? Are you letting your ego lead you? Because I feel like you really need to tap into your intuition instead. And there could be somebody that you're not ready to resolve things with. I feel like somebody could have let you down, or there's been some sort of like falling out, and so you might be angry and avoiding this person. Ooh, expect some big changes to happen quickly. Some of them might really shock you. They might be sudden surprises. Remember, if you're focusing on taking good care of you, nurturing you the way that you need to. All of these things are going to start to fall into place. All right, Spirit, what does Cancer need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for their season, mid-June to mid-July. What do they need to know? Cancer, what do they need to know for their season? Wow. Okay. This being your first card tells me that you are really, really letting go of things that are absolutely detrimental to your growth and progress forward. Codependency, addictions, things that leave you stuck, trapped, and bound, temptations, things with strings attached. All of these things, you're like, nope, chuck it in the fuck it bucket. We're going in a new direction, but you're on the fence. It's like part of you is holding on to, but what if this changes? But what if? Stop playing the what if game and make a decision that's going to be important. The illusions are going to be revealed to you so that you can actually make a choice. New moons, full moons, those could be very significant. It's a full moon in this. I believe the new moon is going to be in Cancer. I can't remember when. I think that would happen before you see this message, and the full moon would happen after you see this message. Ooh, this could be you deciding whether you're going to be with a divine counterpart. Are they in alignment? Are they somebody who still needs to work on themselves? Are they running from their feelings and emotions? Because I feel like this person was a player. However, I feel like this person has finally changed enough that they want to settle down. There might have been a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain. Maybe you're going through grief, loss, mourning. Pull the swords out of your back. It's time to work on healing because new love is coming in. Do you want something that's positive, that fills you up? Or do you want something that really drags you down? Because you have a choice to make between healthy love and toxic cycles repeating. So that's going to require strength to overcome these challenges and to see it for what it is. Just because you've invested a lot of time, effort, and energy doesn't mean that it's something you have to continue doing. If it's not going the way that you want it to, ask yourself one question. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Meaning, is it worth the effort and investment to continue, or do you need to throw in the towel and go in a different direction because you have some choices to make? By nurturing yourself, trusting your intuition, and being compassionate for yourself and others, you are going to make some forward progress, so that's important. Financially, it looks like you're up for a pay raise, promotion, maybe even a job change, but you're going to have enough to go around and be able to be generous with other people. So do you allow the change to come in? I feel like some of it's going to happen really quick and shockingly. You have the lightning card. There's lightning on the tower card. Both of these cards indicate that there are major changes. It does look like it's going on in your love life. It could be anywhere, but it really does look like the change brings in new love, right? We're getting rid of the toxicity that's in our life. Trust your intuition. It is time to tap into that. You know, water signs tend to be really intuitive. Like every sign is intuitive, but I feel like specifically water signs tend to be some of the most intuitive signs. Are you trusting your instincts? And if not, why not? Do you feel like maybe it's not the correct information? Then you've got some work to do in order to actually listen to it. You have decisions to make. Take off the blindfold, see the facts for what they are. Is this good? Is this not good? Pros and cons list, whatever you need to do, but get to the bottom of it so you can decide, because Spirit's trying to push you forward. There's some progress coming. Travel, movement, relocation, purchasing a vehicle, but finally moving forward. Remember, it's going to take some teamwork to make the dream work. I feel like you're really going to have to learn how to collaborate with people. You don't get to be completely solely independent in this chapter. I feel like you will have to actually stick up for yourself, but I also think that you're going to need to work well with others for these changes to come in. So expect some communication. You need to communicate effectively as well. There's some celebratory news coming, a victory coming for you, potential to be in the spotlight for some reason, right? It's your season, so there's something happening where maybe you're on stage, public speaking, social media, public recognition in your career path, things like that. Fame, fortune, recognition. That's what that card means. So get ready for some happiness. I feel like the sun is always the happiest card in tarot. New beginnings, joy, accomplishments, fresh starts, marriage, children, the whole 9 yards. Could be with your forever person. Maybe they're in the spotlight. Maybe you are. But it does look like you've got some major changes coming, and all of them start to look really, really good. Have a wonderful Cancer season.